Right, I mentioned this a bit earlier, the if statement. So what we're starting to do now is to add branching into the program. So we're basically testing whether a condition is true or false. And if it is true, we want the program to do a particular thing. In the next program we'll show what happens if it's false, but for now we'll just get this bit sorted. So what we do is declare a variable called password, and then we take data in from the user by using the input function statement, and just say, right, welcome user, type in the password now. So whatever they type in, we then use this if password. Notice you've got two equal signs there. So what that means is if password has the value secret, well no, it's not has the value. This is where it's different to when you assign a value to the variable. It's just one single one, and you just say password equals secret. But the double one means if it's a condition that needs to be evaluated. So the condition is secret, and we evaluate it. Is it true? Yes, it will print that. So when we run that, you notice it says expected an indented block. Now that's because when you start to write using these little if statements and other blocks of code, you have to make sure that the whole thing follows line after line. There's no gaps. In other words, it sort of runs on one after the other, and if it doesn't find it on the next line, it throws up an error. So you've got to keep that block together until it's finished that little operation in there. So now if we run it, let's see what we get. Save it. Welcome user, please type in the password now. Secret, which I didn't get my access granted. Ah, interesting, because I spelt it wrong. Socket. In other words, it took that input, socket, and it said, no, password actually isn't secret, so it's false, so it didn't print out that. So it just went to the next line of code, which was basically press enter to exit. So let's try that again, and this time type in the right one, just to check it works. Make sure I spell it right this time, and this time you get the access granted statement. Okay, so that's the first simple if tutorial.